welcome to today's live stream. We'll be working on a Scarland roller coaster. We've been working on it for quite some time and we're nearing completion. So let's jump over here and let's take a look at our handiwork. As you can see, my friends, we've got ourselves an entrance all set up and ready to go from today's YouTube video. We've got a beautiful tunnel leading from our suspension bridge, which then we can cross through here. We can see lots of cool little bits of detail and all sorts of good stuff. And then it leads up to a staircase, and that staircase dispenses us right at the roller coaster, ready to go. And I feel like this is pretty good. I feel like we've got a pretty good little path built up here, and now we just need to add the landscaping, get that all set up and ready to go. So what I want to work on is doing a little water stream that flows through here, goes down there as a waterfall, and then let's jump onto this side over here, and I think we'll do it right over here. So the waterfall also flow onto this side, and I think we can do it and we can flow it down this direction, and I think that'll be super duper awesome. So my friends, let's go get some supplies. So all my supplies are crazily disorganized because I've got different little landscaping projects in all sorts of areas. And this is what I've been working on the last few weeks here. So I've been getting all this kind of assembled and ready to go, adding different rocks, different plants, different little riverbeds and things of that nature. And I feel like it's coming out pretty good. So let's jump down here, and whoo, that chest is disorganized, my friends. But that's okay. That's the way we like it, right? That is the way we like it. Okay, so we got our dirt. Let's deposit that. Let's keep our coarse dirt because that's always a great commodity. Let's see. There's some stone. There's got to be more stone here. Come on. There's got to be more stone. There we go. Let's take that. There we go. We'll take that. And we're just getting our inventory all set up and ready to go. Wouldn't mind some more stone. That'd be great. There we go. Okay, so we want to work on our water. We want to work on getting that hill risen. Okay, I think this will be good. I'm actually going to take the snow also with me. There we go.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Madness Delivers, thank you so much for the resubscription. 11 months in a row. Very, very awesome. Thank you so much for the support. And can we get some resub hype in the chat? Very, very awesome. Thank you so much for all the support. Very, very much appreciated. And like I said before, Twitch Alerts is still broken. So I have to push this button manually.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Well, it didn't work at all. Twitch Alerts is completely not working at the moment. It's throwing out the wrong messages left and right. That's the problem. I hate relying on things. I have no control if their servers are up or if there's a glitch in the system and it's throwing out wrong messages, and it just drives me crazy. If there was a way for me to have that all done on my side, I would do it in a flash, but unfortunately I don't. I might be able to rig up something. I gotta think of something because I really hate it when people, subscribe and then there's just no message or there's the wrong one. It's just But anyway, thank you so much for the support, man. It's very, very much appreciated. And yeah, let's get going here. So what we're going to work on here is having some steak. Yeah, we're going to have some steak. Oh, delicious, wonderful. Okay, so first thing I want to do here is I just want to plot out my little river. So I think it'll be perfect little flow through there. And then I'm just going to have it kind of trail through here, go along here. I love making rivers. There we go. I'll widen it up a little bit along here. And of course, we need to actually add a bottom to this, so that's a thing. And then we're gonna cut out of here. Very cool, very cool. And then let's kind of swoop it around. I love a good swoop. There we go. We'll swoop it in here, carve out of here, come through, beep beep. There we go. Awesome, wonderful. All right, beautiful. That'll look great. That will look great, my friends. Very, very great. And we'll just carve up this just a little bit. There we go. Awesome. And we'll collect all that a little bit of extra dirt there because we'll need it, because we're going to need to carve out, of course, our bottom area, actually give this river a bottom because it's got to hold the water, that's the thing. But what's going on in the chat? I apologize. I was plotting out my river, not reading the chat. I need multiple eyes. I need an eye here, I need an eye over here. There we go. Get that all out of there. Awesome. So yeah, if you guys had a great Thanksgiving, let me know how your Thanksgiving was. Did you guys do anything fun? Anything funny happen? I love good stories. I want to hear stories. I want to hear funny stories. There we go. Cut that all out of there. Awesome. And we'll collect as much of that dirt as we can. There we go. Get this all out of here. Beautiful. Awesome. All right, moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on. The music is a tad too loud, my friend. All right, let's see what we can do about that. Okay, that's 10% lower. That's 10% lower. So let me know if that is a little bit too low, a little too loud still. Let me know. That's 10% lower. We can keep going down in 10% increments till we get something. Because I do know that that sound is a little louder today, I've noticed. So let me actually check the actual source volume. Yeah, it's a little bit louder. Let me know what you think on that. Because I can give it another click. I got a lot of clicks. Got a lot of clicks. There we go. Beautiful. And I'm gonna jump right into bed. I want that. I want to do that again. There we go. Jumped right into bed. Only took me 3 tries. Alright, there we go. Nice. Alright, back to work.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Hilaire, thank you so much. Very, very awesome. Thank you. 13 months? I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know you could subscribe for 13 months. That is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for all the support. Very, very much appreciated. Very awesome. I feel like if I play the resubscription notice, it'll completely blow up on us again. I feel like it'll completely blow up on us. But thank you so much for the support. Very much appreciated. Now, you all might be noticing. I know, 13 months hype. I had no clue that could even be a thing. Hashtag 13 months hype. Like that, I didn't even know that was a thing. Very awesome. Like I was saying before, the new Twitch emotes. Those are coming. Those are coming. Those are coming. It's just a lot was going on these last 2 weeks, and I just wasn't able to get those done. And of course, as you know, no videos or streams either. So those are all things that are coming, my friends. Those are all things that are coming. Yes, 13 months hype. Yes, very much so. There we go. And what I'm doing here is just trying to get something set up here so we can start to kind of connect some of these blocks together, because we need to create this river. And it is incredibly difficult to create a river when the river has no bottom for the water to sit on. There's no bottom. It's got no bottom. That's a problem. That's a problem when it comes to rivers and holding water and all that good stuff. Very, 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 very frustrating when your water just flows out and falls and all that good stuff. But what I did notice...
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Thank you so much for resubscribing. Very, very awesome. And didn't give me the notification again. But anyway, Twitch alerts. I love you. I love you so much, Twitch alerts. Very much. But sometimes. But thank you so much for the resubscription. Very much appreciated. Let's get another super awesome sub hype. Yeah, that's what I was talking about just a minute ago. Is I hate relying on things that I don't have control over to make sure that they're always working. We must fix this, my friends. We must fix this. Now, has anyone of you guys got to play the game Rainbow Six Siege yet? I was playing that last night. Really fun. Really, really fun. What we had working on was we had an entire party of people actually working together. I know, isn't that crazy? People on online games working together in a team fashion. But that game is incredible when you actually have a full team of people, you know, doing the tactics that the game's built. You know, one guy's got the super awesome charges, like they can blow through any like barricade. Then when you're defending, one guy will have these super barricades that can't be easily broken, or EMP grenades, and that game is really fun when you're fully coordinated. Well, Rainbow Six is much different than the Rainbow Six of yesterday. This is a much different game than the original games. I don't know, I found it to be incredibly fun, but the problem with this fun is that kind of requires a lot of teamwork, and if you don't have that, it's not quite as fun. But when you have a team, they did a really good job. The only problem, like I said, is, boy, trying to organize a group of people online, difficult if you don't have a team. But yeah, we were rolling through people, and I just thought, you know what? This is the first game in a long time that's had like good tactics that you want to like get better at the game. You want to improve yourself and stuff like that. And I found it to be actually really fun. All right, there we go. Cut that out of there, and cut that out, and we'll burrow in over here and clear that all out of there. Awesome. So yeah, we had a great tactic for Timmy's room. We named it. So there's a house, and you have to defuse the bomb as you're like the FBI or some form of anti-terrorism task force of some sort, and you have to defuse a bomb, right? And so what we did is we all got up on our little wires, and we rappelled up the ceiling, and we had all coordinated. Everybody had a window. Everybody had a different little throwy device. Like I had an EMP and 2 flashbangs. The rest had grenades. And we ran through that room every time. It was really awesome. I wish we could have heard the other team. They're probably really mad. There is an incredible amount of diversity in the subscriber base of my channel. It's absolutely amazing. Just a wide variety of people who watch. That's amazing, F1. Like, I don't see that in other channels a lot. Like just a wide group of people from, you know, all sorts of different people. It's kind of cool. I feel like we have a special audience that's a little different than a lot of other ones. So I'm super grateful for all my subscribers, because I'm nothing without you guys, and always grateful for everything you guys do for me. There we go. Just getting our riverbeds set up here. So yeah, working on riverbeds are super easy as long as you have a river bottom. Hashtag river bottom. I've run out of dirt. Saddest day of my life. Is the last stream for the roller coaster? Oh, is this the last stream? My brain wasn't computing correctly. Let me turn my brain on for a second. There we go. No, there'll be another stream tomorrow, and there'll probably be another stream sometime in the week, because there are more things stream-wise we still need to do for the roller coaster. Video-wise, we have wrapped up video-wise. So video-wise, the roller coaster, in a way of building, is done. We're still a little bit behind because of last week not streaming, but that's okay. We'll get this set up. We'll get this set up all awesome. And yeah, so this isn't quite the last stream for the roller coaster. But like I talked about in today's video, the roller coaster... Oh, hello there, Bob. Goodbye, Bob. He just went through the doorway down there. Goodbye. Have a great time down there, whatever you're doing. But anyway, like I said, the Scarland roller coaster, once we complete it, once we do the tour, we get Scarland out for download, all that good stuff, we'll always come back here and add little things. There's so many little things that I want to add to the actual roller coaster that I just don't have the time, and I really want to like start working on other projects. Like if I had boundless amounts of time and all that stuff, I'd be adding merry-go-rounds and Ferris wheels and ticket booths and stuff like that. But I feel like that's stuff we can always add later. I feel like we have got the good base of the roller coaster. We've got the environment built up. We can add all the kind of extra little frizzles or frizzles. It's an interesting word. But anyway, we can add all that stuff later. So I think that would be cool, because I want to move on to Scar City and our farmhouse and all that good stuff. There we go. Looking good. Awesome. I feel like we got our river all set up. What's going on with the next big project? So the next big project is what I want to do is called Scar World. So with Scar World, the problem is I haven't had a lot of time to start really planning it. So what I've been considering doing is doing another Scarland house in the meantime, till I can get all the resources set up for Scar World, because I've been looking at what I'll need for Scar World, and I don't have them at the moment. But I've got a lot of wood, and that's what I need for the house. So I've been thinking about doing that really quick before we start the Scar City, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't quite decided, but I will tell you that the Scarland roller coaster is now complete, so that we can move now, at least go to the transportation system. That's kind of a side project in Scarland, not a major big project, but just a side project that we need to work on, because the Scarland transportation system is kind of in a sorry state, and it needs to be updated greatly. Ooh, there's Jelly spam. That always makes me happy. Did I say Scar World? Yeah, when you have Scar World, which is my creative world, and Scarland is my survival world, sometimes you get a little confused. Sometimes. All right, awesome. All right, we are clear on that. What I want to do now is get some water. So I need to get some water. Where am I going to find the water? I don't know, but I can use my ice. But I don't have very much ice. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't have very much ice. More jelly. Yes, more jelly is always good. There we go, around the corner and up our little staircase. Am I ever going to play Minecraft on the Xbox? I don't have an Xbox, unfortunately. How did I get the name Scar? Oh, it was a fun little thing my brother and I did for our PSN names way back in the day. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, you can definitely go Q&A, hashtag Q&A Scar. And if I missed your comment, send it to me on Twitter. The Twitter timeline goes a little slower than the Twitch chat. So if you have a question, a burning question, definitely send it to me on Twitter. I'll see it a little bit easier if I don't catch it on the Twitch chat. All right, so we're looking for buckets. Not that. That's a Scar mistake right there. Buckets, buckets, buckets. Do I have a bucket? No, I'll just have to make a bucket. That's fine. Extra iron's always good. I'll leave you in there. Awesome, let's roll. Oh, that's madness. I have some sad news, my friend. I have some sad news. So Kingdom Craft is unfortunately, that series is unfortunately over. The people who were running it, the good folks there, which I love the people who ran Kingdom Craft, but unfortunately they decided to end the server, unfortunately. You know, just what I get in. But yeah, they just decided together, you know, that they've done what they wanted to do over with Kingdom Craft, and they want to move on to some other things. And unfortunately, Kingdom Craft is not a thing anymore. I was super bummed because over this time that I've been gone, I've been working on builds for Kingdom Craft. So I got a lot of builds ready, but I don't have anything to build them in. So I've got some houses, I've got some barns, I've got some fields. So I'm gonna figure out where I'm going to build those. Oh, hello there, Eric. How are you doing today? Long time no see. Anyway, yeah, so it's kind of sad, but I understand why, and I don't have any hard feelings at all because I understand why they wanted to move on and all that good stuff. But I really like the people over there, Iskall, Rendog, you know, Wells, and all the people I met over there. All very, very awesome people, and hopefully we can work with them in the future. Hopefully they come up with something. We can come up with something cool like Kingdom Craft again, or you know, something a little bit different. You know, I don't know, who knows? But yeah, it's sad. But that's why I'm looking for another mod pack, because Kingdom Craft was going to be like a staple on my channel. I was like building up a ton of builds and ideas for it, but you know, unfortunately. But I like I said, I fully understand why. But so hopefully maybe we can come up with something else cool, and do something with those people, because I really like the people over there. They were super nice, so I really want to do another project with them. There we go, like Iskall and Wells and all that good stuff. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. Let's start getting this thing all set up. My inventory is incredibly messy. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. Awesome. Where's my water? I need some water. Am I planning anything with a modded series? CT Bulls! Welcome back, CT! Welcome. Can we get a gigantic welcome back to CT Bulls? Oh, it's great to see you. Hashtag great to see CT Bulls. That's awesome. Welcome back. Welcome back. CT Bulls in the house. You know, I'm loving those new Star Wars emotes. Those are making me happy. Those are making me happy. There we go. And I think I failed that. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe we can save it. No, we can't. We destroyed it. Yeah, welcome back, CT. CT was my very first mod on Twitch and helped me greatly in those early days, like figure out Nightbot and all that good stuff. Big welcome back. There we go. Put the water down. There we go. Did I fix it? Any more Scar fails? No, we fixed it. Awesome. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I want this to be a little bit deeper. So I want to deepen this, but I'll do that off stream when I'm just fixing up things around Scarland, because I don't want to bore you guys as I make this deeper, because I just realized how shallow and boring it looks. And a little river like this, gotta have a little bit of depth to it, of course. Oh, like we were talking about, the planning anything with modded series. I am thinking about it. I'm looking at other mods right now. I'm awful with mods, as you guys know. I think I could, use the carpenter's blocks and all those good things and make some kind of cool builds. But I'm awful with setting up mods, mod packs. It's just not my thing. So I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to kind of create a new modded series, maybe, because I need something to replace Kingdom Craft with. So I need a new series. That's why I was thinking, what if we brought the Crafting Dead back? Hey, look, I remembered the name. So in my YouTube video today, like I'm like sweating because I couldn't remember the Crafting Dead's name, and I'm like, you guys remember that zombie thing we did back in the day, right? You remember that, right? The zombies and the walking and the guns and the ammo. You guys remember? I'm just like, come on, Scar, what was the name? What was the name? And I ended the video, and I'm like, I still don't remember that name. And I was like, Crafting Dead. But anyway, if we brought that back for season 2, I would love to add more mods to it, because, when we did the series, it was so much fun. Like, all these crazy zombies were after us, and there was guns and ammo and candy bars. There was a lot of candy bars and protein bars. That's important too. But the problem was there wasn't any other mods to it. There wasn't any like carpenter's blocks and all those good things that I love so much to make like a really cool base and all that stuff. And then it felt kind of shallow at the end. I was like, this needs more, but at the time I didn't know at all how to do mods. And I kind of do a little bit, so we might do that. That's something I might try. I like candy bars too, very important. So F1 on Twitter says, give Hexit Reloaded a go. Huh. Hexit Reloaded. We haven't played Hexit. We ended that series a long time ago, but look, so they reloaded it, huh? Got some new fancy things to it. I like the sound of it. I like the sound of it. Let's jump over here real quick, and I want to get rid of these buckets. Kevin on the Twitters also asks over here, let me just put these guys away. Oh, I want your bones. Give me your bones. There you go. Grab the bones. Asks, when will Scarland be available for download? Very soon, because the roller coaster is nearing completion. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to get out our coarse dirt, and we're just going to start making our riverbed. There we go. And just getting our riverbed all set up. So, like we like to do with our riverbeds, I like to add a little coarse dirt. If I have a hoe, I like to hoe it out a little, get myself a little bit of a darker tint to the ground, like the water's kind of washed over the ground, so it's a little bit damp. So I think it all looks pretty good. There we go, looking good, getting this all out of there, beautiful. There we go. Oh, I love the age. I love the age. I love the age. We need to get Stud back in the game. We need to get Stud back. We need to get him back. We need to get him back in the game, don't we? Oh, Mazadoodle! You just oh my gosh, thank you so much for reminding me. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, so let's see, the water is along here. I think we're good. I think we're good. Thank you so much for reminding me because I completely forgot there's redstone down here. I think we're good. I think we're good. Thank you for reminding me. What are my plans for stud tech? I'm taking a break from stud tech right now. I'm taking a little bit break from that series. That's what I was going to work on Kingdom Craft for a little while, just to kind of recharge my batteries, figure out what I want to do next for the series. But yeah, I'm just taking a little break from stud tech at the moment. There we go. So yeah, this part's time consuming, just like sticking in the little blocks, but I love adding the little coarse dirt blocks because I think it really mixes it up. And landscape in the real world doesn't have perfect symmetry of green grass. You know, there's a little bit of brown grass, there's a little bit of dead grass, there's a little bit of, you know, dirt. So that's what I love, adding little bits of coarse dirt like this, because I think it really kind of breaks up the monotony of all of this green grass. Am I going to work on the s'mores house today? No, not today. But if you want me to head over to the s'mores house and show you something, let me know. Let me know. If you guys want to see a little tour of the s'mores house, I can definitely do that for you today. There's no spoilers, I can tell you that. There's no spoilers over there because I haven't recorded the Monday's video, which Monday's video is the last s'mores episode. Actually, there might be two. Never mind, I lied. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think there's actually 2 more episodes. I'm so sorry. Oh, you copied the house? Well, that's why I made it, for people to learn how to make it. That's awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Go over to the s'more house? All right, we'll do a little tour after. One thing we need to do is one thing we need to do for the s'mores house is we need to make a road. So we need to make a road that oops, there we go. Cut that out of there. There we go. We need to make a road because the road that we had there it was just an awful road, to be honest. It was not cool. It was not nice. It was not a road that you want to go on. So we're gonna make a nice road, a road that's quite a bit better. So look forward to that. Build a castle for my next creative build. I have been getting so many requests for a medieval style village. So maybe we could add like a little castle, but I think I might do that for a Twitch series. I think that'd be a really fun Twitch series. There we go, just getting these last little bits in here, and I think that'll look really great. And then we'll move on to our next phase where we have the rock and all that good stuff. And then what we're gonna do after we finish our river is we're gonna work on our little hill over there. So our tunnel doesn't look so much like a tunnel if it's sticking out of the ground. Not so much of a tunnel, or underground tunnel, if you will. So we need to work on that a little bit more. That looks like normal dirt. That's not the cool coarse dirt. No, it's not. With the fishing cap, am I still using normal dirt? I am. I'm still using normal dirt. I am still using normal dirt. There we go. Awesome. Oh yes, when we got to do fireworks for the roller coaster. That's got to be a thing. That's totally got to be a thing. That has got to be a thing. All right, there we go. Cut that out of there. And I think oh, you know what I'm thinking? We got a lot of gunpowder from this project. Back in the day when this was all just like flat land and it wasn't lit at all, we had a ton of gunpowder, but I think I used a lot of it when we were doing all of our caving. So hopefully I still have some more gunpowder around that we can use for the fireworks. I think I have quite a bit somewhere. When am I gonna ride the roller coaster? Do you think it's time to ride the roller coaster? Should we ride it? Can we get some riding hype? I think it's time. All right, well, I'll ride it just for you, my friend. Here we go. Yeah, so we'll take a little break from our landscaping. We'll put our shovel down and let's head on out and let's ride the roller coaster. Do we need to go through the chicken exit? Nobody? Does anybody need to go through the chicken exit? No, that's right. I didn't think so. We're all pretty brave around here. There we go. And let's run our corner here, calling ourselves a minecart, and we are ready to rock. Come on. There you go. And away we go. Full screen, my friends. Full screen. Oh, let's take a look at some of the landscaping that we have got completed. So, as you can see over there, we got some ice built up in there, looking pretty fancy. There's 2 yellow flowers, which I hate, and I want them to go away. I just don't like the yellow flowers in the landscape. I feel like it just shows up. It looks like mustard, and it just doesn't look right. So we gotta take those out. Gotta take those out. Oh my gosh, everybody, here we go. Oh, the good old roller coaster. I haven't ridden the roller coaster in 2 weeks, so this is pretty awesome. And there's no spoilers, which is fun. I don't have to tell you guys to close your eyes. Alex, happy birthday! Everybody give him a happy birthday. That's awesome, man. I hope you have a great birthday. When am I going to add the potion effects? I need to do that. I need to do that. We will do that, my friend. We will do that. This is one of my favorite current effects, is like busting through there with all the water. That's where the potion effects, I think, will come in great. You know, we've added so much through here that the chunks are actually starting to load kind of slow. I've like noticed a drastic decrease in chunk loading by the more and more landscaping we install around here. Before, when we came around that corner, we could see, you know, farther out. Like, we're on 16 render distance at the moment. We could see, you know, Mount Scar better and all that stuff. Now with the so much, you know, landscaping in this area, it's starting to slow down a little bit. Starting to slow down a little bit, but I feel like you've got something. Oh, my bad. My bad, Claire. Anyway, Scarfail. As you can see, I think the landscaping is coming out pretty good. Once we get over to the backside over there, that's where the good stuff is. That's where I've been working on quite a bit. I believe the redstone slows down the rendering. Oh yes, you're right. Probably even all the little mine cars we have zipping about through here. See the little mine cars over there, and then mine cars over here doing their thing. So yeah, that's and there should be mine cars up. Oh, those are stopped. We'll fix those. But this is all the landscaping I've been working on. All these amazing trees, and there's even a broken tree right there. A lot of work because you gotta like, you know, skin off all the leaves off the trees, you know, to make more leaves, and that's really time consuming. Oh yeah, I will always take a little slower performance over something awesome. That's always important to, you know, if it's gonna go a little slow, that's fine. That's kind of like what we did in StudTech. We pushed that fort to the limit with modded like micro blocks and all those things. That area got like 18 frames. When I started out, it was like 100. So I will take things to the extreme when it comes to that. "9 days till your birthday and you're getting a PC? Awesome, awesome, very cool. I love PC gaming. That's something that, you know what I love about PC gaming? Is the non-AAA titles. I got my PC and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be able to play all those cool games at the high settings. And then I get it, and this is what I've been working on too. This, I think, came out really nice. This needs to be worked on in this tunnel, by the way. That's why we have more streams to do. And then I found out that most AAA games just run poor on, you know, good, powerful PCs, and it's like frustrating. Like Arkham Knight and all those different games. But what I love about PC gaming is the smaller games, the indie games, the games that that you overkill it with your, like, you know, your fancy graphic card. You know, you could run some of these games with you know, a card, you know, a graphic card from the 90s almost. Oh geez, that's Bob and he's gonna blow. Oh. God, this skeleton's gonna die. This skeleton's gonna die. Oh my gosh, I am going to kill you. You're dead. Oh, Bob. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, he destroyed my picture booth. He destroyed my picture booth. Oh, Bob, what have you done? Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob. You killed a skeleton too in the process. You killed one of your brethren. You killed one of your brethren. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix this later. Wow, he did a lot of damage. Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Bob. Where are people gonna buy their pictures now? They go on the ride, they get off, and they're all excited. They're like, hey, can we buy a picture? And they're like, sure, son. And they go over there and, oh, never mind. Bob ruined all your fun. And the kid starts crying. It's a whole thing. Ah, Bob. Ah, Bob. All right, we got a huge mess. Got a huge mess. This chest is overflowing. Got all this extra supplies. I don't know what to do with. I'm just gonna get rid of them. I'll fix this up later. Gosh, dang it, Bob. Okay, focusing. We're just gonna brush that off and get back to work. Get right back to work. Get this out of my inventory. I don't even want to look at it. Okay, we're back. So how are you guys doing? Good? Oh, yes, the chest of horrors. The chest of horrors is very true. That chest over there and the ones over under that tree that I showed you at the beginning of the stream, those are in desperate need of some organization. Desperate need, my friends. Desperate need. If I could be any tree, what kind of tree would I be? Ooh, I like that question. Oh, that's a great question. You know, I was thinking I would love to be like a giant redwood because those are super amazing. But also, why not be like a cherry or an apple tree or something? You know, everybody loves a good fruit tree. Yeah, I think I'll be a fruit tree. Maybe I'll be an apple tree. Apple tree, maybe an apricot tree. Ooh, I love apricots. Ooh. Do mangoes grow on trees? Or do they grow on like a plant? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a mango tree. Yeah, I think I have a mango tree. At least I did have a mango tree. Oh, anyway, that got me into a thought trail for a little bit. I was going all over the place. Anyway, yeah, jeez, now I'm falling through holes. Yeah, I think maybe like a fruit tree would be cool. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. By the way, my friends, why don't we have fruit trees in Minecraft? Why do apples fall from oak trees? Doesn't make sense, does it? Doesn't. Oh, Mojang, we love you. Anyway, let's get back to work here. All right, so let's start adding some stone. So one of my favorite things to do is to really make some cool rocks. So we can come over here and we can cut that down like so. Jump over here, add a little andesite. There we go, look at that. We've got some rocks built up, looking fancy, huh? And then we can jump over here, make it add another one. Awesome. And then down here we can, stick one over here and just start adding little details. Yes, fruit trees, amazing. Popcorn waffle tree? What would a popcorn waffle tree look like? Beautiful, for my first thought is. But yeah. So we have 2 new emotes available to make. So I've been thinking, what could those be? We've been talking about those for a long time. As you know, I'm terrible at making decisions, so I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for them. So we've been talking about doing a Scar fail, popcorn waffles, random faces. I'm still working on finding the perfect one. I'm awful at making decisions, so hopefully I can get over that and actually make one soon. But popcorn waffles, that'd be a great that'd be a great emote. Yeah, and if any of you guys are super duper awesome artists and want to make an emote and send it over to me on Twitter just to take a look at, I'd love to see some ideas you guys have. I'd love to see some. There we go. Beautiful, wonderful, awesome. There we go. So if you guys know, emotes, styles, Twitch requirements for size and things of that nature, definitely send me your idea or a prototype of it. Milkshake machine. That's great. All right, there we go. Looking good. Yeah, the only emotes you can spam are Jellie emotes. There we go. And we'll stick this guy right over here. There we go. Awesome. Unless it's the Bob Ross emblem. There's a very strict amount of emotes that you can spam. Bob Ross, Jellie. There we go. Oh, it's very dark out here. I need a nightlight apparently. Awesome. It's all bright and awesome in the game once again. Very, very cool. So yeah, I think this is coming up pretty good. I think our little
Welcome aboard
Oh,
the
that scared me.
USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Well, Bitchy5, thank you so much for subscribing 2 months in a row. Very, very awesome. Welcome aboard. It's great to have you here, so please keep your hands and arms inside the Twitch chat at all times because this here is the wildest ride in all of Twitch. Can we get some resubscriber hype? Very awesome. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh, there's the Bob Ross emblems. Oh, those Bob Ross emblems. Those make me feel good inside. Oh, here's our waterfall. I know this isn't a waterfall yet, but I think the waterfall will look really cool once we actually get it going in there. Right here, I think it'll look really cool as a bit of kind of a little rock cliff. I think it'll look cool in here. Oh, so on Twitter, I just got asked what I'm gonna do for the Scarland. Let's see, how will I monitor the? I cannot talk today. I cannot say the word I need to say. It's just not coming out correct. Anyway, how will we update the Scarland transportation system? What we're going to do is we're going to add a lot more automation to it. So we're going to get something set up so that we can, easily get on and off of a cart without having to break them or put one down. It'll allow us to have, just a much better system. If you go back to some of the Scarland tours, I've shown the prototype twice in the episodes. But we've been working so hard on the roller coaster, the fishing cabin. Sometimes we just don't always get around to it, unfortunately. So hopefully we can do that soon. There we go. Look at this little river we've got, my friends. Starting to look pretty good, I think. There we go. All right. Where's my coaster? There's my coaster. There we go. Looking good. So don't you love that, my friends? Don't you love to add just that little bit of coarse dirt in and around rocks and different things? I think it just makes things look awesome. It makes things really open up a lot. Yes, this is Ross River. So the giant river that flows, from over there all the way around the roller coaster, that's Ross River. This is like a miniature river that goes on top of here. I feel like we could name this something. So I'm taking suggestions from you guys. Cats, of course, named the other one Ross River. This little river along here, we need a name for it. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think would be a cool name for our little river over here. I'm gonna add another rock down there. There we go. Scar River, that's a good one. There we go. Has anybody played Coaster Creek? That's a cool name. Jelly River, the Jelly River. That's a good one. Ross Stream. Oh, Ross Stream, that's good also. You guys are awesome. These are great names. There we go. Oh, I'm swimming away. I need to get back. I need to get back. There we go. Pizza snack. A happy little creek. I like it, Day. I like it. I like it a lot. I like that. There we go. Awesome. This little corner over here looks a little awkward. Let's put in a rock right there. Swim Away Creek. Oh, look at that. That's unique. Lots of great ones. You know me and my inability to make decisions. Now you guys are giving me such great stream names, and I'm just like, yeah. Now I'm really in a problem now, my friends. You guys have given me such great names. I'm never gonna be able to decide. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's work on this side a little bit more. The waffle waters. Here we go. Get that in there. Beautiful, awesome. And we'll cut it back here like that. I love my little rocks. I think they're nice. Boom Man, welcome to the stream. It's great to have you. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. There we go. Awesome. How to wave in the Twitch chat? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. There we go. Nice. Awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This thing is really coming to life. So I think that's good for now. What I want to work on now is getting this. It's just bugging me over here because I really want to work on this. We'll jump back over to a river in just a minute. I want to work on actually making this a hill. And I want this to cover up our work from today on YouTube. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to start to kind of carve in here like this. And we're actually going to build up our little mountain up here just a little bit. There we go, looking good, looking good. And I'm gonna cut in right about here. Oh, I just broke stuff. Oh no. I'm just gonna put that temporarily there. We'll fix that in a little bit. There we go, that's gonna look good. So as you can see, I just want to make this hill just a little bit higher, and it'll make it look a little bit better from when we're kind of going through it, because it looks like we're going through a tunnel. There we go, looking good, looking good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Do we have a Scar fail? Scar fail number 1. Oh, yes, we just did create a Scar. I do so many Scar fails that now I don't even realize when I even make one. There we go, get that along there. And so I'm just building up this cliff just a little bit more. You know, one thing we never did when we worked on this terraforming in this section was add our treasure chest. We were going to add like a pirate's treasure chest back here. Never did that. So need to do that. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow on stream. There we go. Just building up this cliff just a little bit more. Beautiful. And then we'll just grab some more dirt because one can't ever have enough dirt. Don't you guys just love dirt? All the possibilities you can create with it. Let's jump over here. Come on, there you go. So yeah, I love dirt. So you just create all these cool little mountains and all that good stuff. There we go. Let's see what our handiwork looks like. Ah, there we go. Now we actually have a hill. So you can see the dirt outline above the archway, that's what I wanted. Nice. Pickaxe Gamer, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Welcome to the stream. So I think this is probably pretty much good for this hill. I feel like the hill is starting to come out and it looks about how we want it. And of course, we'll come back here and add all of our little details and different things like that, our rocks and our plants and trees and all that good stuff. But at least this looks like a hill now, so that's making me happy. There we go. It wasn't looking like a hill. We had to change that. 360 no scope. Guess you have to change my name to like X, or capital X, undercase X, scope, scar, skills, scopes. Good old Call of Duty name right there. That's a good Call of Duty name. Speaking of Call of Duty. I really like Black Ops 3. Have any of you guys got a chance to play Black Ops 3 yet? I'm pretty much happy with all the games that have come out this winter. I feel like they're all really good. Fallout 4, which I have not got a chance to play since last stream, which makes me sad, and I can't wait to jump back in that. But from the looks of that, we were having a ton of fun playing that on stream last. Call of Duty Black Ops is really good, really well done. It actually put some fun back into Call of Duty, which is quite an accomplishment actually, because the last couple Call of Duties, not so fun. Oh, I love it. Look at all the X's, scope, scar. Oh my, 360? Oh my gosh, you just made... I'm gonna have to copy and paste that for later. I'm gonna have to send that to my friend. I love it. I love that. That is hilarious. X, capital X, scar, scopes, 360. I love it. That made my day right there. Get that across there. Awesome. And then we'll just run a oh, hello. That's a scar fill right there. I tried to hurt myself with a dirt block. Anyway, Black Ops 3 is pretty good. My only kind of like frustration with that game at the moment, there's two frustrations, is kill streaks being incredibly difficult to achieve, and once you do achieve them, they just get shot down instantly. It's like, come on, my friends. You get a raps, you're so happy. You get a hater, and you're like, oh, I'm a Call of Duty god once again. Instantly shot down. Your dreams are dashed, and you just feel bad about yourself. And it's like, gosh dang it. But that's my only thing, is like, man, they made it really easy to shoot down like powerful kill streaks, which is kind of disappointment. You guys remember the good old days back in like Black Ops 1 when you got dogs or you got Blackbird? You know, they could shoot down your chopper gunner, but they couldn't shoot down your dogs. Your dogs are mobile. They're vicious. They're attack dogs. But now they made it so you can take down all that stuff, which is kind of sad. So yeah, that's my like frustration with the game at the moment. But maybe they'll change it. I hope they do. And then the other thing is the specialist. I like the specialist. I feel like it really adds a new take on the game and a little bit more variety. My only thing I would do to improve it, now I'm not really like criticizing the game. I just like to think of ideas, things to improve the game. But my only thing I would do different with the game would be make those specialist score streaks. So specialists are the things you get when you've done.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Silver Fox, thank you so much for the resubscription. Very much appreciated. You woke us up from the Twitch sleepy music. Very much appreciated. 8 months in a row. Let's get some 8-month hype in a row. And thank you, Silver Fox, once again for waking us up from this Twitch sleepy music. There we go. Let me switch the music, because this is I'm getting a little sleepy with the Twitch music there. Just a little bit. There we go. But thank you so much for the support. There we go. That's a great way of waking us up from the sleepy Twitch music. Very good, very awesome. But specialist, my friends. What if now if you played Black Ops, you know you get the specialist depending on which one you use at certain points of the game, depending on points and things of that nature. I would have done the specialist by only completing objective-based things. So if you caught B flag, if you planted the bomb in search and destroy, different things like that would accumulate more towards your next specialist, instead of just kind of randomly getting it and then getting it when you... Oh, I just broke stuff again down there. Whoops. Instead of getting it kind of randomly and just getting it just being on the map gives you points, I would have done it so you had to have completed objectives. So you have to go to B flag, you have to do this and stuff to get the specialist. It would increase the amount of people that go to B. I can't tell you how many times I've been the only person who goes to B at the start of the round. If you play domination in Call of Duty, please go to B. Don't go to A or don't go to C. Please go to B. Just do it for me. Do it for me. If you're playing Call of Duty and you're thinking to yourself, I'm gonna go to A or I'm gonna go to C, but then you're gonna remember, that's right. Scar told me to go to B. Please go to B with me. That's my pet peeve with Call of Duty. Nobody goes to B flag with me. I'm just all alone, just trying to capture the flag by myself. It's a friendless world, my friends. I feel like it's a friendless world. But I still like it. It's fun. Always rush to B, my friends. Always rush to B. If you guys want to play Call of Duty with me, send me a friend request on the PS4. What do I play the PS4 or the Black Ops on? I play Black Ops on the PS4, Bulls. That's deep. That's deep. Yes, it is. It's deep when you're on the flag. You're playing Call of Duty. You're on the flag. Smoke. You got smoke. You got smoke going up. You're choking up a little bit because of smoke. You got the watery eyes, and you realize that you're all alone, and the smoke's not causing the watery eyes. It's being friendless, and everybody else hanging out on A or C. You're the only one on B. There we go. Star Wars Battlefront is a thing also. Kind of disappointed in that a little bit. Kind of makes me sad. Kind of wish that was like Battlefield. What I wanted from Battlefront was Battlefield 4 with Star Wars blasters and Star Wars music. And we didn't quite get that. But that's okay. I still love the Star Wars environment, hanging out on Hoth and Endor and stuff like that. So beautiful. They did the art directors and stuff for that game. Ooh, they did a wonderful job. The guys in charge of like making like things in the game for you to do, kind of disappointed a little bit. That's okay. There we go. Nice, nice. So we're just kind of building up the little bit of dirt along here, just giving this area just a little bit more place. All right, let's work on our river a little bit more. Hello, river. Sorry I neglected you for so long. We were just talking about Call of Duty and things of that nature. You're back, and did you miss anything? So, you missed me ranting and raving about why nobody ever goes to B flag on Call of Duty. I get left there, sad, lonely. We talked about, what else did we talk about? I don't know. We've been talking about all sorts of random things. Don't even remember now. Scar gets emotional about Call of Duty. That should be like a stream highlight, just my emotional rant of Call of Duty. Leopard Ninja, welcome back. So you probably guessed what I'm doing. I'm making bushes. That's right. Making some bushes. Nice. Look at our bushes. They look so awesome. I seriously, you know, back in the day, most people had microphones. There's always a joke on the PSN network because I've always had a PlayStation that nobody on a PlayStation ever had a microphone, and apparently everybody on the Xbox did, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, but now that the PSN actually has party chat, so where you can just join a party and not have to hear like people screaming in your ear anymore, which is amazing. But it also makes it so that you can't really do a lot of teamwork if everybody's in party chat. It's kind of interesting phenomenon. Like back in the day on like PlayStation 3 and stuff, everybody just had to talk through the in-game chat. There wasn't like any special like features like they have now, and I think they had that on the Xbox for the Xbox 360, like party chat, where you could just talk to your friends. Now that the PlayStation has that, there's no communication. If there was any communication before, there's none now. It's the only kind of drawback to that. I love the better quality, like the better like voice quality. It makes, you know, your experience playing a lot better when everybody kind of sounds nice, but also it really kills any teamwork involved in games, I've noticed. There we go. And we're nearly out of our leaves. And I think we got some more over here, so let's grab some more. Alright, Beast, we'll see you later. Thank you so much for coming out. Have a great day. Hey, there's no leaves in here. It's just an unfortunate fact. You like hot dogs. Well, hot dogs are very important. Hot dogs are very important. Scar gets nostalgic. Yeah, well, you know, let's get nostalgic real fast here. Do you guys remember let's talk COD. Let's go back to Call of Duty. Let's put our COD fish hat back on. Do you guys remember Modern Warfare 3? Modern Warfare 3 was one of the worst Call of Duty, but it had a silver lining. It did. It did. You might be thinking, Scar, there was nothing great about that game. But I'll tell you there was something great, and that was the 2v2 game mode. Did any of you guys ever play the 2v2 game mode on Modern Warfare 3? That game mode was so much fun. That game was so much fun because you could be so tactical. And that was what was so fun about that, is like, you know, have like a friend and you could get so tactical, like moving around, precision, moving around, especially like on Search and Destroy, on Restrepo. That was the map like set in Afghanistan. Like, oh, I love that map. Oh, I love that map. That game, I despised that game till 2v2s came out. And 2v2s were so amazing. It totally made that game worth it. There we go. And I'm looking for some leaves. We're gonna have to get some leaves. Yeah, I guess that was fun. It was fun, Agent Hawk, believe me. My friend and I, we went, this was Rambo, if you guys are familiar. We went, I went 96 wins in a row. He went like 110 or 120, I forgot what it was. He played a little without me. I still hold it against him. But yeah, I think we went 96 wins in a row of 2v2s. Like 96 games in a row of wins. That was pretty, we loved that game mode. I unfortunately bought the season pass with that game, and I thought it was the biggest like mistake of my life. Until 2v2s came out, and I missed those. I wish those were in Black Ops 3. I think they would be really fun. Parkland 1, yeah, we definitely might. We definitely might. I'm trying to get back to my bed before any nasty creepers show up. Oh, those nasty creepers. You just bought the season pass. Yeah, I haven't bought a season pass for any game in quite a while. I feel like I got burned on a couple of games, so I've been kind of wait and see when it comes to like DLC nowadays. It's still said to be Call of Duty Ghost. I would agree, Call of Duty Ghost was probably the worst Call of Duty of all time. Alright, so we've got our leaves now, which makes me happy. So let's get back to work. Yeah, Call of Duty Ghost. Woo, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. That really killed the series for a while. Really killed it for me too. There we go. I loved how when they made the PS4 expansion from it, because it came out on the PS3, and then the PS4 console released. And for $5 more, you could upgrade to those high fidelity graphics. And then you do that, you spend $5 more, and you realize all they did was just turn the brightness up a little bit. And you're just like, you just turn the brightness up, and maybe the contrast like two degrees to the right. Oh man, just like that game. I'm probably killing you guys with Call of Duty talk. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Awesome. All right, I'm just adding some of these little bit of coarse dirt around the bushes, just a little bit. I think that'll look nice. Oh my gosh, Leopard Ninja, I didn't even... Oh, man. Please don't tell me there's going to be a sequel to Ghost. Please don't. Please don't. That hurts me. That hurts my soul. That hurts my soul. Right now, I'm starting to like Call of Duty a little bit more. And knowing that the next Call of Duty is going to be Ghost, and most likely if I go to E3, that's the one that's going to be showcased. Oh my gosh, that would be a disappointment right there. Hopefully they learn their lessons. That's all I can say. He's still alive, isn't he? Oh, yes, he is. He's just talking about Call of Duty, boring people to death. People are like, oh my gosh, Scar, if I hear one more thing about Call of Duty, one more thing, just don't know. All right, jumping down, there we go. So just adding these last little blocks around here. I think that's starting to look good. Nice, nice, looking good, looking good. Get that across there. Awesome. Okay, good. So we've got our plants, we've got our rocks, we've got a really good base built up here. What we need to work on now here is getting some trees installed and digging down a little bit in this section. So what I want to do is just kind of break this open a little bit. I just want to add a little bit more depth in this area. What we can do is jump over here. This isn't any waterways or anything along those lines, just something a little bit different to break up it so it's not all a flat surface. There we go. I think our landscaping's coming out pretty good so far. There we go. And then I want to jump down here, add this. Now this would be so much easier if it wasn't for the fact that we are floating on a platform. So, it's almost Christmas. It's almost Christmas, my friends. It's almost Christmas. Kind of crazy, isn't it? Kind of crazy. This year, you know those years that go by when it's like so much stuff went on that like, and then you kind of like stop and realize, wow, this year is almost over. It's almost Christmas, and I have not prepared. I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared for Christmas, which I need to get onto. I'm trying to find some Christmas presents for my family, and I need you guys' help. How about you guys help me? What would be some good Christmas presents for my family? I need a Christmas present for my parents. I just don't know what yet. I'm trying to figure that out. I need something. I love a good gift that can go for both people. It makes life a lot easier. So I've been trying to think. I've been thinking. I just don't have any good ideas. Probably because I keep falling to my death. There we go. Awesome. But I need some ideas. You guys gotta help me. There we go. Awesome. Cut that in there and jump down here. There we go. All I wanted to do is just create a little bit more depth so it wasn't just a flat surface. Just creating a little hole there, here or there. It always helps kind of break up things a little bit. You might notice this section here looks a little messy where the pillar stops at dirt. I'm going to take some more acacia and run that all the way to the ground. I think that'll look pretty good. Can I play more Roller Coaster Tycoon World? Yes, but unfortunately, Roller Coaster Tycoon World is not out yet. What we played was actually just a temporary beta to get people a little, into the game a little bit, get some ideas on how the mechanics of the game are working. Roller Coaster Tycoon World will not actually be available to purchase, to play till next year. So our series on Roller Coaster Tycoon World is actually delayed until it comes out, unfortunately, because they delayed the game. Battlefield or Call of Duty? I'd probably say up until Black Ops 3, I would have definitely said Battlefield, but I still think I would say Battlefield right now. I really, really like Battlefield 3 and 4. I've actually played all of the Battlefields. Every single Battlefield that's ever come out, I've played. I think I've actually played most of the Call of Duties. I don't know if I could say I've actually played World at War because I played the demo of it, but didn't play the actual game. So I can't really say I played World at War if I just played the demo. But I'd probably say Battlefield right now. I like them both. I like each one has their different aspects to it. When people compare it, it's impossible to compare Call of Duty and Battlefield together because they're very, very, very different games. Very, very different. Oh, geez, oh, I thought that was a creeper. What's my favorite Minecraft server? Oh, that's an interesting question. That usually kind of is a nice flow, you know? It's whatever one's kind of doing something awesome. Whatever one's kind of come out with new game modes, doing something cool. I don't really have any one particular favorite. I love Hypixel and Mineplex and different ones like that. I don't go on to them very often at the moment. I was playing a decent amount of the Counter-Strike game mode on Hypixel, but I haven't in the recent months. Nice. There we go. Just wanted to add like that little bit of depth around the entrance of, look at how much better this looks. It's not done yet, but it's just a little bit better. It's just a little bit more, just adds that little extra depth to it, which is always important. It's always important. Have I ever played City Skylines? No, I did not. I feel like I missed the boat on that one. Definitely missed the boat on that one, unfortunately. Am I planning on playing Minecraft on the HoloLens? I would do anything for a HoloLens. I would do anything for any VR. My gosh, I don't know what. I would love that. Unfortunately, I believe the HoloLens is going to be incredibly expensive. What are you doing down there, zombie? Oh, look, I opened up this and the sun's shining down, killing him. Oh, that's great. But I'm not feeling too mean today, so I'm just gonna have to cover it up. But anyway, yeah, I would love to play Minecraft on the HoloLens. I think that would be really, really cool. I just want to put that there, but it won't let me, which makes me mad. Anyway, I think that looks pretty good. Just kind of carve out this section just a little bit more. There we go. So I have played one thing on a VR, and the game was okay. The game was fine, but I would love to play some of these tech demos that people have for like Oculus. What I played was on the Oculus, and it was just kind of like an arcadey type game. But when you put on an Oculus and you look around, everywhere you look, you're inside the game. It's really, really amazing, and I can't wait to someday have one of those things. I think it'd be really cool. I hope they can bring down the weight of the actual device. Like my neck muscles aren't super strong, so it's like my neck was kind of like going to the side. I was like tilting over, but it was really fun, and I really hope to try one of those again because these things are pretty cool. Wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft probably gave some of the bigger Minecraft YouTubers, probably give them HoloLens. I wouldn't be surprised because they probably want to push that thing pretty hard, and wouldn't be surprised if they probably got them, which that'd be cool. Hope they send one to me, maybe. No, they would not. They would not. All right, there we go. Grab that. There we go. There we go, cut those out, knock this piece down, and run those over there. Beautiful, awesome. It was pretty cool, the, back to COD talk for 1 second. The guy that made the studio, who had the game that I played with on the Oculus at TwitchCon, he was actually a guy who worked on almost all of the Call of Duties. He was a gun modeler, and he modeled all the guns for COD after COD after COD, and then he went off and created his own studio, his own gun, he created those in Call of Duty, his own game. I meant. He was a really cool guy. Like he was really, really, really nice. It was really nice to meet him. I doubt they'll send me one, my friend. I doubt it. All right, let's have some steak. There we go. Awesome. There we go. And let's start adding some rock. So, what I'm thinking is start add a little bit of rock along this little corridor through here. Sticking like a little piece right there. And stick one right over here like that. And then I'm gonna jump over here. I'm just gonna grab some basic stone like this. There we go. Put that along there. Nice. And then stick another one over here. Beautiful, awesome. There we go, look at that. We got like a nice little rock built up on there. That'd be pretty cool. Wouldn't it actually be amazing to wear the HoloLens and, you know, ride the roller coaster? That would be amazing. Oh my gosh. That would be truly an amazing experience. That would be amazing. I'd be all over that. If that's a thing, I would figure out, I would be saving my pennies for a HoloLens. I would have like a car wash at the corner. There we go. Awesome. Put that right there. There we go. Jump down here, grab our dirt, and let me sneak down here and just apply an extra little block there. Beautiful. And jump over here and put that down like that. Awesome. Your life is now complete. Yeah, a lot of landscaping. We're almost done with it. You know, when we wanted to create an entirely new biome, something from our imagination, it's a daunting task to create your own little biome in Minecraft. And what we have here is kind of a mixture of kind of a... I kind of feel like this area is kind of a high... not high desert, of course, it's not a desert, but something at a higher altitude. I'm trying to think of the right word for that. But as you can see, you know, we have a little bit of snow in some of the corners. It's kind of in the state of a thaw, if you will. That's kind of the theme of this area, is it's a snowy climate. It's kind of set in spring, so the snow is kind of melting. The leaves are starting to appear on the trees. As you can see, the leaves are starting to sprout on the trees. That's kind of the theme of this particular biome. As you can see, there's still some snow left, and I put this in the corners of the buildings. So as you can see, the sun will rise over Mount Scar like that, and then this is in the shade. So the sun, you know, is very, very little like penetration of this snow. So the snow will last longer in these corners. So that's kind of the theme a little bit of this particular biome. Scar, what do you think of Sweden? I like Sweden quite a bit. I have some family from Sweden. And I think in my entire life, I've driven a Volvo pretty much. So quite Swedish, I guess, my friend. Quite Swedish. And I like IKEA. But I like to go to IKEA on the weekdays, in the morning or at night. Not so good to go on the weekends in the middle of the day. Kind of not a pleasant experience. There we go. So yeah, I like Sweden. There we go. Nice, I like that quite a bit. There we go, looking good. So we're just trying to kind of add this little extra bit of detail down in this little pit that we've made. Just our little extra detail in here. I think it'll look nice. And then we'll take some of our plants and build that up. But I'm pretty happy with the way we did the biome. I think it came out pretty good. I think. Would you guys like the idea? Kind of, this is kind of in a higher altitude. It's kind of, you know, when we designed the building was kind of Skyrim inspired in a way. So I think it's all kind of coming together. I kind of like the idea of it being in spring and the snow just slowly melting away. I like that idea. I think it's kind of different for our other builds. There we go. Nice. The moment when you fight with your cat so you can watch Scar's stream. That is the greatest line. That is the greatest Twitch comment I have ever seen, Alex. I love that is the greatest thing. I don't even know what was your cat wanting to watch somebody else? This is what I picture. I picture like your cat, like, you know, maybe has like an iPad or something watching it or whatever, and you're like, no, the Scar stream, and you're fighting over it. Oh, that's great. I love that. That's awesome. What did I do for Thanksgiving? Not too much. Not too much. Not too much. There we go. Put that down. You know, I don't really eat, so, you know, that's kind of out for me. So there's not a lot to do on Thanksgiving when you know you don't really have any family near you and you don't eat. So kind of a boring Thanksgiving. There we go, looking good. Yep, no turkey for Scar. No turkey. She tried taking the keyboard. Oh, that's great. She's trying to turn on like some cat stream. There's gotta be like somebody who just has their cat in their webcam and they're playing but their cat's just hanging out in the webcam. We should do that. We should have Cat plays Minecraft Thursdays or something. We get Jellie up in the webcam, just like looking around. I'm playing Minecraft down here. That would be amazing. Best thing ever. We got to make that happen. Cat plays Minecraft Thursdays. Oh man, my ears numb. Ow. That would be great. I want that. I want that to be a thing. Oh man. Oh, yellow flowers. No yellow flowers. There we go. Oh, nope, no flowers. No flowers, sorry. Oh my gosh, Cat plays Minecraft Thursdays. Has to be a thing. Oh man. Nice, nice. There we go. That's looking good. That is looking good. We got a little bit of detail, a little bit of depth built into there. Looking very, very awesome. The cat cam. Yeah, I know. I want to get a cat, another webcam for Jellie. That's a good one. Where is Jellie? Oh, she's asleep. Yeah, if I could set up another like bed or something on my desk. I just wish I had a little bit more room. A little bit more room. Maybe you could get a green screen, but I just don't have the room for it, unfortunately. But if I had it, I could like maybe set like a spot up for Jellie or something. That'd be great. What's the highest amount of people who've ever watched the stream? I believe 500. I believe we topped out at 500 once. We usually average about, I don't know, 170 to 220 or so. It's kind of back and forth. When am I gonna take a break so you could get some snacks? You want me to take a break now so you could get some snacks? I feel like we gotta take a break so they can get some snacks. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a little 5-minute break here just to kind of rest my breathing muscles. I'm gonna get Jellie, so let's get some hashtag Team Jellie in the chat there. So I'm just gonna take a quick break, and yeah, I'll be right back. So head out, go get your snacks, and I'll be right back. Oh, the sleepy Jellie. Look at the sleepy cat. She can't even get on camera. Look at her ears. Look at her ears. Look at her ears. She can't even get all the way up. Come on. She's a little bit crabby, so we gotta be careful. She doesn't. Oh, she's going in. She's going for my eye. She's doing it. She's going for my eye again. Oh, poor Jellie. Look at the Jellie. Look at her. She's so cute. Come on, Jellie. Say hi to the Scars. Hey, guys. I was asleep. And Scar got me. I was really tired. I'm just staring at my bed right now, just wishing I was over there. Hi, bed. I'm over here right now, but I'll be back on you soon. Come on, Jellie. Say hi to everybody. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Scar's mean. He wakes me up every day. I just want to go to sleep. Okay, you want to get going? All right, wave goodbye to everybody, okay? Say goodbye. Bye, guys. I'm gonna go back to sleep for a while. Okay, Joe, you can get going now. Come on, you can go. You can go. There you go. Oh, a big cloud of cat hair. And there we go. We'll see you later, Jelly, okay? Oh, good old Jelly. Good old Jelly. So, did you guys go get some snacks? Let me know what you got. Let me know what you got. Yeah, goodbye, Jelly. Have a great time. All right, so get back to work. So I saw that on Twitter. So we got a Q&A question from Kevin. Says, "Where's the entrance to the fishing cabin from the roller coaster?" It's a great question. That's a problem, actually. We need to fix it because we don't have a really great way of getting there with our current layout of pass system. So I've been working on kind of figuring out how that's going to work. I'll show it to you after the end of the stream. We wrap up the stream, we'll do a tour. But that's something we need to work on, is maybe doing the pathway maybe goes through the roller coaster and then out and back out around. I haven't decided yet. It's something we definitely need to do. That's course dirt. We definitely need to work on. Definitely need to work on. You got chocolate. Awesome. Bubble gum. It's important. Got a chip thing. Root beer and pumpkin pie. I didn't notice anybody asking if I wanted any root beer and pumpkin pie. That's good stuff. Good stuff. If that pumpkin pie had some vanilla ice cream, I think you'd win. There we go. Awesome. I'm always increasing the height of this little hill because I think it kind of looks nice having it kind of separate the suspension bridge from the roller coaster. It's kind of a good transition between the two areas of the world, and it also kind of clashes with the modern style of the bridge than our kind of a rustic style. So this is kind of like a berm that separates the two areas, and I think it really helps blend them together. If you think of somewhere like Disneyland, Disneyland talk, of course. We had COD talk, now we have Disneyland talk. Disneyland separates a lot of its lands because of like theme clash. So you don't want, Tomorrowland right next to Frontierland. You want to have a great transition between the two. You want to have a gentle transition if they do it right. There's cases where they haven't done it right and it's kind of failed on them. But in cases they have done it right are, of course, the original, layout of Disneyland, the spokes and wheels, and how you have the transitions between the lands. So that's what we're kind of working on now. There we go. It's just giving that little bit of a transition between the two. As you can see the big bridge there. But if you just try to keep it a little bit hidden, then you're doing okay. Look. So if you're at Disneyland or at Magic Kingdom or any park, look between the lands. So if you take, your Frontier lands and your Fantasy lands, look at the way how the light posts change, the ground cover changes, the plants change. It's little things like that most park goers never really notice. But if it wasn't there, it's things you would notice. You'd think, something's not right here. Something's not right. Something doesn't feel right about it. It's just the little things like that some people might dismiss right offhand, but it's also very, very important. But yeah, it's cool. Like in certain areas, you might be seeing a walkway rail. The walkway rail might be themed more towards kind of metals and things like that. And then you'll see it all of a sudden slowly transition into kind of wood. And all of a sudden it's kind of like rustic wood with leather wrapped around it. And you're starting to make your way into Frontierland. There we go, looking good. I don't know how they're going to do the transitions between Frontierland and Star Wars Land at Disneyland. That's going to be a little odd, my friends, a little odd. Not a huge fan of that transition that's going to take place, but I don't know, we'll see. I want to see some better concept art on how that's going to really work out. If you're unfamiliar, so if you have Disneyland, you have the castle, then you have Tomorrowland, Fantasyland, Frontierland, and Adventureland. And of course, there's sublands on either end of those, but right off of the back of Frontierland, that's where they're going to put Star Wars Land, which is it's an awkward placement, and it feels a little weird to have kind of a sci-fi style kind of park put behind Frontierland. So it's a little odd, but I'm hoping it works out. but it's kind of an odd transition between the two. But you know, Star Wars is kind of more of a fantasy really than a sci-fi movie in a way. The way how it's styled, and it's not like if you were to put Star Trek land back there, I would be picketing. I would have a pick, and I'd be picketing back and forth. Like, no, that's not going to work out. That has to be in Tomorrowland. But Star Wars is a little bit of a different property than that. It is a little bit more fantasy than and not like medieval like wizards and magic. Even though there is a little bit of wizards and magic, a little bit in a way, but it is kind of has that certain style to it. It's a little bit different. There we go, looking good. They should add Scarland. Oh yes, they should. We need some bone meal. They should add Scarland. That'd be awesome. Have a roller coaster. The desert cube would be the hotel. Oh, I just landed my face right into that plant. Oh, reading the chat, falling into pillars and things. I like this trail through here. It's very peaceful, you know, the big trees and the cool trail, all the plant life. It looks pretty cool. The one single flower up on that hill. All right, so let's sneak down into our cave real quick. So we'll sneak on down here, and I believe we have some bone meal just around the corner. There we go. Hello, bone meal. Welcome to my inventory. It's great to have you. You're going to become beautiful plants. Harry Potter Land confirmed. Yeah, Harry Potter Land is actually opening. It's already open, of course, in the Orlando parks, but it is also opening at the Universal Hollywood Park this year. Well, 2016. So that's pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I don't know if I'll be able to go on that ride or not. I'm not sure how kind of wheelchairs can get on that ride or not. That's the great thing about Disney is, you know, most of the newer rides are all in some way or another wheelchair accessible. They at least have options, and that's always good to have your options. But I've never been to a Universal Park in a wheelchair, so yeah, I don't know how that'll work, but I'd love to see the land and stuff for E3 2014. Yeah, 2014 E3. On the way to the convention center, we drove by Universal Hollywood, and you could see the scaffolding. Oh, I love scaffolding. You could see the scaffolding, and you could see just the basic like iron construction, like the iron work, like the basic structure for Hogwarts. So it's kind of cool to see that, but it was nowhere near done. It was just a really basic, you know, structure work you could see from the road. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And any competition is always great. Whenever you have competition in anything, you have competition in video games, cell phone makers. You think the cell phones would be half as good today if it wasn't for, you know, you have your Apple and your Samsung and all these people just competing for blood out there. You think it would be half as good? No, they wouldn't be half as good as they are today. And that's what I'm hoping with, of course, more competition in that region for theme parks, because you got Disneyland over here, you've got Knott's, which is kind of more of a regional community type park, and then but you have Universal kind of making a play, and hopefully that kind of lights the fire under Disney a little bit, which is always good because Disney's kind of the king, and kings can kind of get fat and lazy, and that's not a good thing. When you're the king, you always got to make sure you stay hungry and ambitious. There we go. Awesome. Wonderful. Nice, nice. Looking good, looking good. Put that across there. Boom, and a bam, and a bam, and a boom. There we go. Nice, and that frames up our pathway. Very perfect. All right, I'm going to stick this guy right here. I'm going to sneak over here and add this right there. You're going to have a Hot Pocket. Well, enjoy your Hot Pocket. Macedo, you got to go in 8 minutes? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I saw when I was taking the break that you said you had work. Hopefully you have hopefully work's good for you. Hopefully it's a good day. All right, there we go. And then let me stick this across here. Now I'm looking at this, and what am I seeing that we don't have? Can anybody out there tell me? Can anybody tell me? That's right, it's ferns. We don't have any ferns. We need some other life in this area. You know, maybe a flower or two. Maybe some of these kind of popcorn flowers over there we could maybe install. But definitely a fern I think would look beautiful. Oh, I've fallen into this thing again. I've hit that tree so many times. My face, it's got little scratches on it from the leaves. A fern for Daniel it is, a fern for Daniel. So let's get our fern. I'm gonna see if I have any other flowers, because I don't mind like some subtle colored flowers, some very, very plain, kind of bland flowers. That's why I don't really want to go with a lot of like color for this area, because it's kind of a rough terrain, you know, we got a lot of snow and ice and stuff. Can I build a dock with mini boats? I like that idea. I like that idea, Joe Miner. I wanted to build a dock kind of near the waterway that's next to the tree farm. I think that would look really cool. My concern with that, I'm not concerned, it's just a lot of work and I haven't got around to it. So yeah, I just need to be stop being lazy and do it. I guess I'll top that off. There we go. And then we've got that. I would love some popcorn flowers. There's my popcorn flowers, but I only got 3 of them, which kind of makes me sad, but that's okay. All right, let's move out. Yeah, Scar runs into trees many times. A fern for Daniel. Yeah, I can't even remember. How did the fern for Daniel start? If I remember right, like I'm trying to remember. I remember the stream. It was, we were working on the pathway that led to the little tree farm, that we have back there. Isn't that where it started, I think? That's where that started. Oh, we're compromised. We're compromised. He sees us. No, he's gonna get us. No, we got him. Don't worry, we got him. That was a really poor attack operation. That failed. That failed heavily. Oh gosh, another one. We're getting out of here. Oh boy, we're getting out of here. Getting out of here, my friends. Get into our bed. Get to bed. Get to bed. There we go. I'm really upset with those creepers today after they blew up my photo stand. My beautiful photo stand that we spent so much time on that one stream, and then they destroy it. They destroy it with their vicious... You just blended right into all these like gray colors, didn't you? You just blended in there. You thought you could hide from me. Sneaky little skeleton. There we go. And then we can just make a couple big ones. We can sneak one back here, maybe. Put that one right there. Make another big one right there. Let's take a look at that. Ah, there we go. Still need that little splash of color. There we go. There we go. Just a little bit of color. I think that's what we needed there. And then maybe just let's swap that back over here. Let's put one of these over there. So like we talked about, springtime. That's kind of the theme of this area along here. And I feel like that's kind of good colors because that seems kind of like springy color, kind of the yellows, the whites. I think that looks really good. Try to be subtle with the ferns, not get too crazy with them, but just getting them enough in there just to add a little bit of variety here and there. Let's maybe do a big one here. Let's throw another one right there, looking good. Let's have a little steak. All right, I'm liking that. So I'm trying to plot out where more trees will go. I think this would be a great spot for a tree, you know, coming over there. I think maybe a couple small ones along this zone through here. Maybe a small and another one that kind of arches out over the water. Very, very low. I don't want it to cover up the structure in any way. Maybe maybe a pine. Like we could do a pine right here. Another low one, not too high. Just enough there. I think would look pretty good. There we go. I think that is pretty good. I think that is pretty good for our kind of our first stream back. I kind of have to let my heart give a little bit of a rest now. So I think that is probably good for today. So let's wrap up the stream and go into our post stream. And we wanted to tour the fishing cabin. So that was mentioned earlier, kind of look at the entranceway. So yeah, let me know if there's any other areas you guys want to tour. And of course, if you have any Q&A questions, you have any questions you want to ask me, you can definitely go hashtag Q&A Scar. You can send it to here on the in the Twitch chat, or you can send it over to Twitter. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. And I'm gonna, oh boy, that inventory is a mess. Anyway, let's so what we talked about, let's go this way. I want to show you guys a couple things out here. So out here, my friends, is our other pathway. So we need our unofficial pathway to the tree farm or the fishing cabin. So if we run a pathway somehow this way, it's really difficult to plot this pathway because the landscape is quite extensive now. So this is what I've been working on in the meantime. So this is kind of an area that took hours and hours, but look at it. Look at all the trees and see, these are all custom trees. All these ones here, here, here. And you can see all these are custom trees also. And then you can see this is where some snow and some ice are kind of hanging out, kind of melting, thawing. The chest of horror. How are you good at building? Just practice, just practice. Go in there, play around, practice. Do I like COD? COD is something that I have an incredible love-hate relationship. That's kind of the Call of Duty is kind of like, I think with everybody, it's something that everybody enjoys to a certain extent and also hates. I don't know why. I think Call of Duty is something that it's like somebody that you don't really like, but you want them to approve of you or whatever. Like you want to I don't know. It's an odd deal. There could be something written about that. I don't know, but it's okay. Because when I play Battlefield, like it's such a casual thing, and you're playing, you want to win, and all that stuff. When you play Call of Duty, all you want to do is just destroy the other team. Like you just want to win. You get real super passionate about it. It's kind of odd, but yeah, let's take a look at the fishing cabin. So once we actually get onto the trails, we've got this all set up. We've got the beautiful bridges. It's just the pathways over there just don't really work out, unfortunately. I just don't know exactly how to lay them out. Fallout 4 thoughts? I'm loving it so far. I haven't got to put in a lot of time into it, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't have a lot of time into Fallout. I know that some people had some criticisms of the like the voice chat, how you have to select like sarcastic, happy, unknown. I don't know, like the certain way you have to select your dialogue. People are kind of upset with that, but for the most part, I didn't really have any complaints about it yet, anyway. But yeah, I think it's a good game. Add buttons on the past. Yeah, we've done that sometimes. Sometimes people give me some grief for it. If you guys watched the Nibs Gaming episode, I put rocks or buttons on the pathway, and they just made fun of me for like an hour. But it was all in good fun. Am I an American? Yes. I always put buttons on lands. Buttons and pressure plates. If you watch the last Kingdom Craft episode, rip. So sad. If you watch that last episode, inside the tunnel, we did a bunch of pressure plates and buttons, kind of adding as kind of like, you know, broken up stone. I think it came out really nice. I love this little mural. We can see all sorts of cool stuff. We can see, you know, over here at the roller coaster. Should we update the map? Hashtag update the map. Should we update the map? We should, maybe. Go down to the fishing cabin platform over here. I don't come out here half as much as I should. It's so peaceful. Like I always say, if a magic man came to my house and was like, I'm a magic man, Scar. Oh really, a magic man? Tell me more about your magic. And he would say, Scar, if you want anything in Minecraft created in real life, what would it be? Because I'm a magic man, of course. Now I'd go, well, magic man. I think I would want the fishing cabin. I would want the fishing cabin. As much as I like the roller coaster, I can go to Disneyland. But I would love to have a fishing cabin. It's so peaceful over on this dock over here, just fishing away. I love it. Update the map. I think you guys want me to update the map, but I just didn't see as enough comments. I felt like. No, I'm just joking. All right, we'll update the map. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, let's see. We need to take this map right here. All right, hello, Mr. Map. And then only in creative mode can you let mouse wheel it and it'll update. That only works in creative, unfortunately. All right, let's do it. Let's go run over there real quick. Yeah, that good old Magic Man. I feel like the Magic Man might be Dumbledore, but I'm just gonna throw that out there. Just gonna throw that out there. Jellie's clawing my door. Cat, I want to get out of your room, so I'm gonna claw your door. Meow, meow, meow. How rude. Update the map. Okay, let's see if we got the map updated yet. Almost. Let's see. I think we actually have to get like right up against it, I guess. I guess we actually have to generate the chunk to make it update, I guess. I'm underwater. Just a thing. Oh, look at it, it's updating. Oh my gosh, look at it update. Oh, that's really cool. Let's get a little closer. Oh, that's really awesome. Oh, that's cool. Let's jump over to the other one. Oh, look at the difference. Look at the difference. That flat plane that was there before. Oh, that's great. Is this fully updated? I think it is. Yeah, there it is. That's cool. Let's put that back down. That looks really cool. Yeah, man, that's pretty good. That's nice because before it was just a flat square. It didn't have any dimensionality to it, and now it's fully updated. Ah, I love it. That's what's fun about taking a map of a construction site. So you have like a bit of construction you're working on in your world. Like create a map for it, and then once you're done with it, fix it, update it, and then you can see like it just in your eyes like changing. It's like, oh, that's really cool. All right, so let's see if we can actually put the map in the right box. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can do that. This one goes right here. Hey, we got it in the first try. Amazing. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love it. You can actually see the track and all the trees that we've planted. It would be cool if the pine trees... Oh, I broke it. Oh gosh. It would be cool if the pine trees actually showed up as a darker green for the map. But for the most part, look at that. Oh, that's really cool. I love how it kind of blends in a little bit with the bridges that take you to the different areas. But I love that. It's really cool. That's awesome. All right. Well, is there anywhere else you guys would like to tour or see in Scarland besides the fishing cabin? And apparently, I don't know how to walk up ladders anymore. Good little bed here. Kind of wish there was a real bed in here so I could actually sleep, so we don't have to deal with any more creepers outside. But anyway, my friends, I thank you so much for coming out today. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Now tomorrow, we are going to finish up that landscape, and we're going to finish up in one of the caves by building a few little more houses, and then we're going to finish the stream by playing some Just Cause 3. I have an early release copy of it for streaming purposes, and yeah, I think we're going to blow some stuff up tomorrow, which is always a very therapeutic thing, just to jump on a game and blow some barrels up. Exploding barrels. What is it about video games and exploding barrels? They love them. Video games love exploding barrels. I love exploding barrels too. But anyway, my friends, I thank you so much for coming out today. Hopefully you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.